The heartbreaking secret behind the professor they call Mr. Smurf. When I started college, everyone kept telling me how lucky I was to be in this one professor's class. I honestly didn't get the hype. To me, he just seemed like a regular, quiet old guy. Nothing special. But I kept hearing students whisper about Mr. Smurf. It sounded like a joke. Until one afternoon, a guy in my dorm asked, "Hey, have you experienced Smurf Day yet?" I told him I had no idea what he was talking about. And he just looked at me and said, "You'll see." Well, I eventually found out the truth. And it hit me like a ton of bricks. Years ago, this professor had a 3-year-old daughter. She was diagnosed with a terminal brain disease and spent her final months stuck in a hospital bed. Her only escape? The only thing that made her smile was watching the Smurfs. Since he was a single dad, he couldn't just quit. He had to keep teaching every single day, just to afford the medical bills. He would show up to lecture, looking absolutely crushed, trying to hold his life together. But then, his students did something legendary. They started a GoFundMe and raised over $15,000 in secret. Because of that money, he was able to walk away from work and spend every single second of her last few days right by her side. Now, every year on her birthday, he shows up to campus dressed exactly like this. To honor her, seeing him stand there in that blue paint, knowing the pain behind it, was the hardest I've ever had to fight back tears.